Nusa Penida, best known for the very Instagrammable Kelingking Beach. But is this all Penida has to offer? And is it really worth visiting? Well, if you're wondering whether you should take the time and effort to visit this island, then this video is for you. We are going to cover the different ways to explore the island, what it's really like, and our personal opinion on whether it's really worth going to. Welcome to this video, and today we're going to Nusa Penida. You would have seen it everywhere. Pretty much everyone who visits Bali goes on a day trip to this place. But we're actually pretty much right next to it, so we thought, let's hop along and see what it has to offer. So we actually spent the last few days exploring the small island of Nusa Lembongan. We did this by flying around in a golf buggy, but that's a different video. Due to this, we did a day trip to Penida, and we actually really recommend it for a few reasons. Number one, Nusa Penida is big and there is no Grab or Uber, and taxis are expensive and not very easily accessible. Number two, we don't ride a scooter and the roads are really bad. I would say you would want to be fairly good on a scooter before giving it a go here. Number three, Nusa Lembongan is a beautiful little island, and it was so much more appealing to stay there over Penida. The most popular way to see Penida is to hire a private driver for the day. You can either find one online or do it through a travel agent. As we needed a boat to Penida, we paid it as a package deal. This cost us £56 for the both of us. You can also do day trips to Nusa Penida from Bali.
It's just a 20-minute boat journey to Penida, and this is where we get off the boat and meet our private driver for the day. The first stop of the tour is a 40-minute drive, and the roads are pretty bad, but the scenery makes up for it.
We've made it to Broken Beach, and it is beautiful. You can see all the waves crashing, and then there's this massive little, hole in the rock where it all comes through, doesn't it, Tom?
It does. The water looks well blue and
yeah,
clear.
it does. I wouldn't like to swim in it though, it looks a bit too currenty.
Yeah, we saw a boat coming a minute ago and it looked a bit dodgy.
Well, it's just turned around and gone back, so yeah.
So we're now heading back. The terrain's a bit rough, just watch that bit.
First, I think.
Yeah, we've got Angel Belong or something like that. I don't know what it's called.
So as you can tell, it gets loud and busy here, but it's still well worth coming and seeing it.
So that's the first couple of stops done. We need to get sun creamed up because the sun has come out. Pretty nice views, good start to the day. Have you anything to add?
No.
So after all said and done, it was time to head to Kelingking Beach.
Ready for action?
Of course.
You ready?
Penida, and it is absolutely beautiful, but what everyone fails to mention is the fact there's monkeys everywhere. I had a bottle of water and this little monkey just came right up to me and I was thinking, what does he want? Took both his hands and just pinched it and then went and took it back to his mum. I was like, excuse me, we got well ripped off for that water as well. So I hope he's enjoying his £3 worth of drink. So, a few cheeky monkeys later, we headed to a spot where we got our favourite picture to date. Our driver even climbed a tree to take this. It was well worth it. In order to get to this spot, you need to turn right up the stairs when you get to the fence, where most people turn left. You can get a lovely photo, but it is so busy, and we thought this was a much better alternative. It was now time for a spot of lunch.
Where do you want to sit? Yeah? Yes, that's fine, thank you. How are we enjoying the trip, Lauren?
It's really good. I'm really loving this trip. It's great the fact that it's only me and Tom and the driver, because if somewhere's heaving or if you're boiling, you can just be like, let's see it and go. Or likewise, if you're really enjoying somewhere, you kind of just drag your feet with it a bit.
That's it, because we're doing all the viewpoints quite quickly, because and then this afternoon we can relax.
Just relax at a beach, because viewpoints aren't very relaxing.
No.
Like, you just go to see it and like take a picture and kind of get into it a little bit and then go, because there was nowhere to sit down, there's nowhere to like eat or drink really. I tried to get a drink, but then a monkey had it. But another thing is, we've just offered to pay for our driver's lunch because he took us here, and we were like, oh, do you want any lunch? And he said no, but I think it's his restaurant, because earlier on he said how he had a restaurant, so I think it's here. But that's fine, we're happy to support him.
Yeah.
He's great.
Food looks decent, Lauren. Plenty of it. So we're now at Crystal Beach. It looks nice on the pictures, and we can just chill here for a bit. Lauren's fancying an ice cream. And yeah, it should just be nice and relaxed.
About 2 hours to chill here.
2 hours, perfect.
It's nice.
It is. I'm ready for it.
And there seems to be like a few like little kind of cafes and cafes and like places to get a drink and stuff, so that
Should be
seems
good.
promising. This was our last stop of the day, and it was beautiful. We relaxed on the beach whilst taking in the stunning views and had a couple of nice cold drinks to cool down. The 2 hours here flew by, and it was time to get back on the boat to Nusa Lembongan.
So, overall, do we recommend coming to Nusa Penida? Absolutely, 100% we do. We only scratched the surface with our one-day tour, as the island is quite big, meaning it takes time to get from place to place. There is so much to see here, but we certainly got a good feel for what the island was like.
Hiring a private driver is a great option if you don't want to ride a scooter. You can do this whether you are staying on the island or just having a day trip. In conclusion, it just depends on how much of Penida you would like to see, whether you do a day trip or stay there.
We personally were happy to spend more time on the beautiful island of Nusa Lembongan. If you would like to see what that island is like, then you can watch our previous video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this video was helpful.
If you want to see more of us, then please like and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.